My name is Winkler, and I work as a senior solution architect at Crayon in our AI Center of Excellence, where I'm helping customers realize the business value from data science and AI analytics. So we help global and local customers to get ahead in their respective markets. And I'm just taking the chance here to tell you a little bit about the latest trends in data platforms. So I hope that you will walk away with a key understanding of first, how cloud-driven Workbench empowers all your insights and analytics needs. Second of all, how it will drive adoption and data across your organization. And third, and most importantly, that you can actually start delivering this today and scale it out as required. This is the power of the cloud. Now, let's take a look at how you can actually drive value utilizing modern software offerings around the cloud. We're thinking about this in our service offerings as mainly three different parts. The first one being that you first want to optimize your return on investment from existing investments. Be this license or consumption cost that you're already incurring in your business, right? We're talking about specifically existing legacy systems. You just want to make sure that they drive the value in the best possible way. Second, you want to utilize the cloud to fast-pace your technology adoption and decrease the management efforts. This gives you access to the latest technologies and with a high reliability, and it reduces your headaches basically down to near zero. And third, you want to unlock the value of your data across your organization using what we call a data platform. And this drives adoption of data across your organizations and business units. It reduces time to insights for everyone working on data, and it caters to all your audiences across your business, as well as tech with best-in-class solutions, which is always nice. Talking about data platform, we're really talking about three things. We're first talking about empowering every user in the organization to access trusted, well-organized, and integrated data to drive insights in their daily business. Second of all, we're talking about automating the collection, storage, and integration of data from basically all corners of your business into a central repository that can be easily indexed and searched to provide everybody with access to that data, reduce silos, and just make it manageable and governed. And third of all, enabling your organization to gain that competitive edge that you're looking for, utilizing the latest in AI and analytics across all of your data. Because it's in one central space, it's trusted, it's well structured, people know that it exists, and they can easily join and merge that to integrate insights basically end-to-end across your complete business flow. And you'll see later when we discuss this around a couple of use cases, that I can also elaborate on if you want to around how this looks like for customers. You need to understand that first of all, you need data that you need to collect, right? Because if you don't have the data, you don't have the insights. Now, once you have the data, the question is, where do you put it? Do you store it in your Excel files where basically everybody types it in, right? And then you integrate these Excel flows across these tables. You generate more tables that read from other tables, and it can become cumbersome, right? If you want to analyze something, and you don't have integrated data that you can trust because you have no way to understand how it was ingested, so written into the files initially, collected, then it's hard for people to trust the data. So whatever you want to make decisions around how to drive your business based on the insights that you've gathered from your data, then people need to move fast. So that's not the right time to make sure that you go back and you check that the data that you collected is actually valid.
Talking about doing data as a service, trying to find that whole philosophy of how we can accelerate and simplify to make sure that people start coming on board.
From our experience, it's the most important thing to make sure that the business case drives the development towards the cloud. But if you look at data, a lot of companies have been ongoingly collecting information. But you know that collecting information, if it's not from an automated system that just provides data to you, like for example, if you have a web page and you collect click streams, right? You might just do this, it's an offload, it really, set it once up, and you hope to understand what your people are doing in real time on your web presence. That's one thing. It's easy to do. It just costs you money to store, but that's pretty simple and cost efficient. But if you actually have to invest human power to generate data by collecting it in some kind of a manual process, then of course you really want to make sure that you collect data that's relevant. So we always advocate start out with understanding your business problems and how data can relate to that.